Once upon a time, in a small village, surrounded by mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. Marco's mind was always restless. All day long, one thought left and another entered. This cycle continued non-stop. Because of this overthinking, it could not stay calm, could not sleep properly, forgot how to smile, felt sad about the past, felt scared about the future. It was as if a storm was always raging inside his mind.
Hello? Oh, it's you. What? Really?
One day Marco heard that far beyond the mountains, in a distant village, there lived a wise old man. People said this old man was once a famous psychiatrist in the city. He had helped many people and taught them how to keep their minds calm. Now, he lived away from the busy city, quietly in a peaceful village surrounded by nature. Sometimes people from faraway places came to seek his advice. Hearing this, a new hope rose in Marco's heart. He thought, maybe this old man can bring peace back into my mind too. After a long and exhausting journey, Marco finally reached the mountain village. When he arrived, he saw a small house covered in greenery, and on the porch sat the old man, calm and peaceful. Marco stepped forward and softly said, "Grandfather, my mind is very restless. I want peace. Can you help me?" The old man opened his eyes and smiled calmly. He said,
"You are searching for peace? Then come, I will give you a task."
He took Marco to the courtyard. Then he handed Marco a glass filled completely with water, so full that even a slight shake would spill it. The old man said, "Take this glass and walk to the end of the village and come back. But remember, not a single drop of water should fall." Marco was surprised, but he accepted the challenge. He held the glass carefully and started walking. The road was narrow and busy. People walking, children running, shopkeepers calling out, dogs barking. But Marco did not look anywhere. His full attention was only on the water inside the glass. Marco finally returned and said, "Grandpa, I did it. Not a single drop spilled." The old man smiled calmly and asked, "Good. But tell me, did you see the children playing on the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Marco replied in surprise, "No, Grandpa, I didn't see or hear anything. All my attention was on the water in the glass." The old man smiled again and said, "Paz, Walde. That is the real secret. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no fear, no sadness, and no extra thoughts. While walking with the glass, you didn't think of past sorrow, nor the fear of the future. Your mind was completely calm." Marco slowly began to understand. This was the peace he had been searching for. Marco lowered his head and said softly, "Grandpa, now I understand. If I want to keep my mind calm, I must keep it in the present moment. That is where true peace lives." The old man smiled. The sun was setting, birds were returning to their nests. A gentle calmness settled all around. Marco began walking back home, but he was no longer the restless young man he once was. He had changed. Inside him was a deep peace because he had learned how to steady his mind. And at the end of the story, it was said, "Christenry." Forto liked the story. Give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. See you again in a new story. Until then, stay well, stay peaceful,